Hey everybody, it's Charmel. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with another tea talk video. So as far as drinks go tonight, it's hot and I am dehydrated. So tonight I'm sipping on a bottle of water, okay? Because like I'm sweating filming this right now. But yeah, we're gonna get it done. So today I wanted to discuss plastic surgery. So before we get this video started, I do want to do just a couple of disclaimers. For one, this video is not meant to shame anyone. This video is not to judge anyone. I hope no one feels attacked by this video. That is not my objective. I'm mainly here just to start a discussion. Two, also wanted to point out the difference between like cosmetic surgery and like weight loss surgery. Like I feel like cosmetic surgery is more so it's not health related, whereas weight loss surgery is more so on the health related side. So I wanted to make the distinction between the two before we get started. So yeah, plastic surgery. So plastic surgery is not new per se, but it has become very popular over like the last few years. As far as my stance on it, I feel like before I was like more on the pro side of plastic surgery, cosmetic surgery, but here lately I think my opinion has kind of skewed. And I mean, at the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to do with their bodies, so I have no control over it. But as far as if I would ever get plastic surgery, I don't think that I would. If you're against plastic surgery, like the first comeback is, oh, you can't afford it, and that's the only, if you have the money to do it, then you would do it. No. I think my biggest issue with plastic surgery is I feel like a lot of people are not honest about their reasons for wanting it. So growing up, I feel like plastic surgery and cosmetic surgery was more so geared towards middle-aged women, you know, women who've had multiple pregnancies, women who have breastfed a bunch of kids. Like I feel like that's kind of what cosmetic surgery was for. You know, all those women, you know, they want their body back to what it used to be. But I feel like now there's so many people and young women getting plastic surgery, and I don't know, it kind of baffles me. I don't think that a lot of people are honest with the reason that they're getting it. And for me, I feel like a lot of people are getting it because it's popular, not because I'm not gonna say they're not insecure, but I feel like they're insecure because it's popular and they don't have it, if that makes sense. So I feel like there's a category of people who are generally insecure about their bodies, and then there's another category of people who are only insecure because they don't have it, and these cosmetic procedures are popular. But had these cosmetic procedures not been popular, then they would not have felt insecure about their body. I guess that's the best way I can explain it. So I watch a lot of you know, plastic surgery stories and videos and stuff here on YouTube, because they are interesting, I will say that. And I don't know, one thing I've noticed with a lot of people is that they'll get on camera and then they'll be like, you know, I'm not doing this because of anybody else, I'm doing this because I want to, like I'm okay with my body, like I've come to this conclusion that like I can get it, I'm okay if I don't, or I don't know, I just feel like a lot of people's reasoning, it's very contradicting to what they're saying. Because for me, when people say I'm not doing this for anyone else, like this is a personal decision, which it may very well be, but like I don't know, one of the major reasons I hear a lot of people say they want like cosmetic procedures, let's say breast implants. A lot of people say they want a boob job because they don't feel womanly with smaller boobs. And so for me, or they say they don't feel sexy with their boob size that they have now. And for me, it's like, well, where did that thought come from? Because a lot of people like to say they're not influenced by other people's opinions, but I feel like that thought had to come from somewhere. You had to see something, you had to hear someone say that small boobs aren't sexy, they're not womanly. You had to hear that somewhere for you to feel that way about yourself. Even if it wasn't like a direct interaction where somebody like told that to you personally, the thought came from somewhere. Whether people want to accept it or not, the thought came from somewhere. And so with that being said, I feel like it kind of leads into body shaming and things like that. Body shaming is another hot topic now. I feel like that's really the core of the issue and the reason why we're in this epidemic now, where like people are just getting plastic surgery on the fly. I feel like they see one success story and they're running to it without like really taking into consideration what plastic surgery is. Surgery overall, I feel like a lot of people think because I'm healthy and I'm getting surgery, not because of my health, that it's less dangerous, I guess. But at the end of the day, surgery is surgery. They cutting you open and they going inside and they're messing with your insides and rearranging stuff. So even if you are completely healthy, you're still getting cut open, still major surgery. So yeah, I feel like it really just kind of starts with acceptance. For one, accepting you. No matter what you get done to your body, if you don't have like that inner, true, genuine, authentic self-love, no matter what type of procedures you do to your physical self, you're never gonna feel whole. Like, you're gonna always be yearning for something. You may not get more plastic surgery, but I feel like you're always gonna be yearning and searching for that thing to complete you and to make you feel whole. And it also takes us accepting other types of beauty, because the thing is, yes, you have to love yourself, you have to find beauty within yourself, but you need to put that back out into the atmosphere so that other people can catch it, and so that other people will feel beautiful about themselves, and so that we don't have this one type of beauty, and that I can see the beauty in myself and my body, or however I look, and I can see the beauty in this person as well. Start calling people out. And a lot of times, this thing with body shaming is so interesting, because a lot of us, we have a lot of friends and family members and just people who we know who are very, what's the word I want to use? I don't even call them toxic, because while they do have toxic qualities, we'll call them toxic. We have a lot of toxic people who we love, basically, and who are perpetuating these different type of ideas and beauty standards of beauty. And we really need to start calling them. You look on Instagram, or if you just look on the internet, like, you'll see a lot of people complaining about, oh, we need to bring natural bodies back, or we need to do this, like, where are the natural girls at? So they'll make comments like that, and then on the flip side, insult somebody with a natural body. So we have to start calling people out in our real life. We have to start educating one another. We have to start having these conversations with one another. That's the only way that people will start feeling included. We just have to start being open and honest about how we view beauty and why we view it the way we do. Because a lot of us have been told what's beautiful and what should be considered beautiful, and a lot of us like to dictate what other people should think is beautiful as well. As far as like body image goes, like, I'm not gonna sit on here and act like I've never considered plastic surgery before. Like, my body type is very much rectangle, so I'm not curvy. I've never had curves ever in my life. So I used to play with the idea of getting like breast implants or whatever, and I don't know, I'm at a point now where I'm okay with my body. Like, I don't feel like it's needed. Like, I think about how I felt about my body when I was like 10 years ago, when I was 17, and I definitely had insecurities about my body. And crazy how much my body has changed physically within the last 10 years. So like, a lot of girls who are like concerned or they don't like the way that their body look. For one, I feel like a lot of people are lazy, in a sense to where like you may not ever get that perfect body, whatever you deem it as, but I feel like once you start taking care of yourself and really take the time, whether it's eating right, whether it's exercising, whether it's taking care of your skin, whether it's like just really taking care of yourself mentally as well, like I feel like regardless of how you look physically, if you're pouring into yourself, you'll start to feel better about it. Your body's going to naturally change. As women, our bodies just naturally change anyways. So it may be an insecurity that you have at one point, but as you continue to grow and to develop, you may realize that, you know what, I actually like the way that my body's starting to look. And additionally, even if your body doesn't change, I still haven't developed that curvy body, but my mindset has just changed. So like I feel like a lot of people are just making rash decisions to like jump forward and get all these cosmetic procedures and not thinking about how they're gonna feel in the long run. And additionally, a lot of people don't know that with a lot of cosmetic procedures, like it's maintenance. Another thing that made me not want my boobs done is when I found out that you have to get them like redone every 10 years or so. I don't know if that's the number, but they don't last forever. So once you get them done, you gotta get them done again. Even like when you think about Kylie Jenner, she recently took out her, I guess she got her lip fillers dissolved or whatever. And it's crazy because she got that, like, I feel like she was the main one who really started getting the ball rolling with at least like lip fillers and all that other stuff. Like I think about all the women who went out and started getting fillers in their lips because they seen Kylie do it, and now she done took hers out. And I feel like luckily she has the access to kind of get it done and removed kind of tastefully. But then you have women who, like, I think fillers naturally dissolve anyway. Like I don't know all the ins and outs, but I think about just people who did it because they thought that it was a cool thing. And then the person who started is like, you know what, I take that back, lip fillers aren't in anymore. And now you just stuck with plump lips, or if they do dissolve, then you're gonna have like soggy lips, and your lips just not gonna be what they naturally were at one point. But yeah, even if I say that, it's like even if you're young right now and you just kind of feel like you want your body to look a certain way, like give it time. Like nurture your body, nurture your mind, nurture your spirit. Like really start focusing on yourself and why you feel the way you do. And if you do all of that and you take care of yourself and you put in the work to nurture your body and you still feel like you want it done and that it's gonna help, then I say, you know, do what you feel is best. But I feel like people aren't even doing the work to really get down to really loving themselves and really feeling confident about themselves. I feel like a lot of people are just looking for instant gratification and they want quick fixes and they want it now. I think that's all I kind of have to say right now. Let me know down below your opinions on plastic surgery, whether you've had it, whether you've thought about having it. Leave tools and like ways that you kind of help with building your self-esteem and your confidence and all that good stuff. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in to another Tea Talk Tuesday. If you have any topics that you would like me to discuss, drop them down in the comment section. And yeah, I'll see you on next video. Bye bye.